Hello and welcome to another episode of Pirate Players Then and Now podcast. I am your Hampton football enthusiast, TJ Jones, and I am excited to be here with two of the current members of the Hampton University 2026 football team, but more importantly, freshman members of the team. This year's team has 26 freshmen on the roster, and many of them have great backgrounds and stories. So just a few of them that we can bring to you today. So I want to take the opportunity to introduce Mr. Brysen Connor and Mr. Antonio Turner Jr. Good to meet both of you today.
Nice to be here. Thank you for
Yes,
having
sir.
us.
Yes, sir. You as well.
Awesome. So under the circumstance, gentlemen, I'm just going to kick it off and ask, Antonio, we'll start with you. Where you from and, what position do you play?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I went to Manchester High School for all 4 years, graduated from Manchester High School, and I played DB, so corner, safety, anything.
All right. Mr. Connor, what about you?
I'm Brysen Connor. I'm from Indiana, South Carolina. Went to Indiana High School all 4 years, of course. And I play cornerback.
All right. So y'all making that secondary work. Here we go.
Most definitely.
We are working well together. That is good to know. So one of the things I want to ask you is, how did Hampton get on your radar? How did Hampton become, known to you?
Man, I'm going to be honest. My dad went to Norfolk State. And, of course, Norfolk State is the rival of Hampton. So Hampton has always been around for me. And my dad has always told me that I'll be a perfect fit for HBCU. So I've definitely had HBCUs, I'll say in my heart, So whenever Hampton came, they offered me, I feel like a no-brainer. It was a great opportunity, especially like with the history of the school and the opportunities that they would set me up for success and on the field and off the field as well.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
Yes,
And we're glad that you decided to come on across the water.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Mr. Turner, what about you? How did Hampton get on your radar?
For me, I've always heard of Hampton because I'm literally right up the street. So when I got that offer, it was like it wasn't too far from home, It felt like a great connection, and yeah, just I could see myself there.
Yeah, you weren't too far away, right?
Yes, sir, Richmond.
Yeah, Richmond, right? But even when we're close by, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're paying attention to, those opportunities, those places. So it's good to know that when Hampton came looking, calling, talking, you were both receptive to the possibility of coming into the space. So that's important to me. One of the things I wanted to point out for both of you is that you all signed your letters of aid, I think is what they call it nowadays, before the new coaching regime was in place. And so obviously that means there was a moment of, we're not exactly sure where this is going. Did that affect you, or what was your thoughts during that time? Obviously you signed and I'm excited about that, but how did that play in, or did it play in at all in your thought process? Mr. Turner, you can go ahead first.
For me, it didn't really have an effect on me because I've always been the bet on myself type of person, staying down type of person. So when I heard it was a new coaching staff coming in, I just trusted that whatever they had, I was going to fit in.
That's good to know.
Yes,
say you're standing on your own, so it doesn't matter who's going to be. That's
Yes,
good. Ms. Connor, what about you?
No, I definitely agree with Antonio. I'm the same way. I'm a bet on myself. No matter what the circumstances, I know I'm going to get mines. But I was low-key a little doubtful at first because I had a great relationship with my cornerback coach. And then I was definitely doubtful. But then when Coach Malone came, I definitely feel like it was like a relief off my shoulders because, of course, his coaching experience is crazy. And then I feel like God was reassuring me that that was the right decision that I made.
Hey, that you got to have some faith in yourself and in individuals who are making decisions around you, right? So Coach Malone's got a tremendous amount of experience specifically in the secondary, right? So you felt pretty good about it once that information came into light, huh? That was a great relief.
Most definitely.
Well, that's good. It should be. And, but overall, I think the institution was going to be a good place for you anyway. And that plays a role in your decision-making processes, right? So how has it been? So you guys have been there. I think both of you have been there for the pre-college process. You've been there for a little while, or over the summer doing things. Are you acclimated yet? Do you feel like, okay, we got this down?
I would say yes. Pre-college, it really got our feet wet, got us to see what the full college experience was going to be like before a lot of people got here. And it really just gave us a chance to lock in on the goal.
Awesome. All right, that's a good thing. Mr. Connor, what about you?
Man, most definitely. I love the summer experience. I feel like as a freshman class, we bonded amazingly. And that's one thing I can say about our freshman class. Like, we bond amazing. And also, it kind of got us acclimated to the school. And even then, when we first got here for football, that was my first time meeting, or the second time meeting the cornerback coach in person. And I just loved the experience that he gave me. He was very open, and Coach Malone as well. So I definitely loved the summer experience, and it was definitely acclimated for me.
Awesome. And I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge that Mr. Xavier Brookins has joined us as well. You had a little bit of technical difficulty, but I'm glad you kept trying, sir. And welcome to the Pipers Den Now podcast.
Thank you for having me.
I'll get you caught up. We were just talking about what pre-college and summer was like, but tell the audience, for the purposes of just your background, where you're from and what position you play.
Sure. I'm a quarterback from Baltimore, Maryland. I played at St. Vincent Pallotti High School in Laurel, Maryland, and I'm an incoming freshman.
And so we were talking about kind of how Hampton got on people's radars and so forth. So you can backtrack a little bit. How did you find the university?
Well, it's crazy. I actually grew up around Hampton. Both my parents attended Hampton, so Hampton's always been on my radar, and it's always been one of my dreams to play football here, which I'm finally getting to accomplish.
So yeah, so you were very familiar. You on the legacy track.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, we're glad that we're able to fulfill that and keep it going. We done claimed the Norfolk State guy over here already. So
yeah, man.
So we'll keep that process moving along. So one of the things that Mr. Brookins I was talking about was that folks had a moment of unclear information because the three of you all signed during the period before the coach was announced. And I have great respect for you all because you stepped into the uncertainty of that with conviction, bold conviction as it relates to being a student athlete in this space. They both already answered that question. Can you speak to, if you want to add anything around what that was like for you, and did that affect your decision-making during that time, and what ultimately helped you make sure that you decided you were going to come anyway?
During that time, it was definitely a little shaky because who wants to go to a school without a coach at the moment? But my main thing was just trusting in God and that he put me on this path for a reason. So I committed just with trust that the school was going to choose and decide the best opportunity, the best coach, and I'm going to be in the best opportunity, the best place I'm supposed to be where God wants me at.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that. All right. So here's a question that I don't often hear much anymore. What are we thinking about studying? What is nobody asks us anymore about our interests, our majors? Not that you all have to have one yet, but if you have one, please share.
I'll go ahead and start. For me, I'm probably going to major in sports management. It's still in question right now, but if I don't do that, I'm going to do the business marketing pathway or whatever. So definitely something with marketing or sports management.
Okay. All right. Mr. Turner?
I'm intended to be a business administrations major. A lot of things you can do with a business degree, especially from Hampton. So yeah.
I agree with that. I have a business degree from Hampton, so
Yes,
I can affirm that one. Mr. Brookins, what about yourself?
For me, I'm a finance major, and what I want to do with that is just get into the business world and see what's what.
Well, I was a finance major specifically at Hampton, so I'm in that world also. I'm glad you have some goals and plans in this moment. So that is a lot of great information. I know we talked about what it's been like, the class transitions and kind of what it's like to become acclimated. Camp started, y'all are rolling. How you feeling?
Tired.
I know it's busy.
Tired.
Tired.
Hurt, but just got to keep straining.
All right. Well, hey, keep doing what you're doing, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So, I know that all of you all are doing very well, certainly in transition, and it's a process, right? So it's going to be a process. You're getting used to that as well. What about other interests? Do y'all have any other interest in the world? Do you have any hobbies or free time or anything that you used to do before you were busy with this?
It's really nothing. This is full time.
It's no free time at all.
Full time. Yeah.
Say, well, I'm glad because y'all are focused. I'm sure some of y'all used to have some things, play the instrument, went for walks in the park or whatever.
Some downtime, I'd probably just get on the game or something, or listen to music,
Right.
just something to clear my mind. Let's get away.
Good. You're allowed, certainly allowed. And we're excited about what you're capable of and what you're doing. And so I would say any particular goals you have for this year, gentlemen, across the board. And I'm not just talking about on the field, but you certainly can have them on the field as well. Mr. Connor, tell us any goals you have.
To start off, my first goal once I came down here for the first time in summer, my first goal coming into the season was first off to make travel squad and just build my way up from there. Keep being consistent at practice or whatever to where I can, just grow on the team or whatever and find my role. So that's my goal, at least to make the travel team.
Mr. Turner, what about you?
I would just say learning from the older guys and just really taking in coaching and applying it from like the meeting rooms to the field, staying on top of it and really becoming a student of the game.
All right, I love to hear that football IQ, right? And Mr. Brookins, how's that transition, from high school to college and quarterback position particularly, and any goals you have for this year?
The transition it's been great. It's been great learning from Coach Bolden, Coach Loper, Coach Ray. It's been great learning from all the coaches and seeing the knowledge that they have and just taking that all in. For me, my goals this season was making a travel squad and just learning from the older guys and learning from my coaches, continue to build up and become a better football player all around.
That is great to hear. It sounds like you all have some really good goals. And the last thing I want to ask you all is about mentorship. You guys have some older players or some folks that have been helpful in the process I know that it's dangerous to say, anybody you want to pick out, but nevertheless, how has that process been for you?
I got two guys really, both safeties, Cayman Mathis and Cam Sturdivant. Cam is from Texas. Cam also graduated from Manchester, and they both really love football. So just being around them and soaking up what they put down is really helpful because they're over top of me. I play corner, so if we have that good relationship, then on and off the field, we'll be great.
I agree, and certainly those are good individuals to follow. Mr. Connor, look like you was going to jump in.
Yeah, actually, I got a couple mentors. It's definitely been a smooth transition. Like when I came down here, they definitely took me in a little bit. But I would say safety Jordan Watkins. He's actually from North Carolina, which is not too far from me. So he's definitely helped me out a little bit as far as understanding the game. And also, Keenan Mathis is a great guy to look to as well. He's very focused on his game. And then I'll also say Anthony Hightower. He's in my position group. He plays corner. So I'll also watch after him as well to see what he does and just follow after him a little bit.
Outstanding. I'm glad that within the position groups you have been able to find people who can help.
For me, it's been the two older quarterbacks, Jalen Woods and Trayvon Taylor. Both of them have helped me just become a student of the game, just understanding the reads and how Coach Bolden wants a playbook ran as a quarterback on the field, as they've been doing it since the spring. So it definitely helped me just become a better quarterback and a better leader on this team.
Outstanding. Well, gentlemen, I am not going to eat up a whole bunch of your time. I know you have classes and just coming back from lunch, and I appreciate the opportunity to chat with you and to encourage you, let you know there are lots of Hampton alums and supporters looking for you to do really well, both on the field and in your life's journey. So wanted to support you in that regard. I'm going to give you an opportunity to say final word. The other thing I would say is I'm excited that there are, like I said, 26 freshmen in the football group across positions. And so you all are in really great company, and I'm happy to see that. So final words, Mr. Connor, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be right for me if I did not say this on this interview, but I just want to say something to the younger generation. I'm very heavy in my faith, so I trust God a lot. I have a whole bunch of faith in regards to that. But I just want to say, do not be worried about anybody else's opportunities or what's going on around you. Just stay a tunnel vision and focused on what you have and trust God, because I promise you, He will not put you in a room that you can't succeed in. So that's all I got to say.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. Mr. Turner.
For me, I would just say, first off, I'm happy to be here, blessed to be in this position. It's going to be hard days, it's going to be tough days that you feel like you just tired of practice, you don't want to go, but you have to. You got to strain. Just keep your head down because you wouldn't be here if you couldn't, And that's how I like to look at it.
That's fair. And a good way to approach things, especially as adversity is unavoidable. So that is the reality. It rains on the just and the unjust, sir.
Most definitely.
Mr. Brookins, final thoughts from you.
Most definitely. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I have great confidence that over both this year and in the years to come, Hampton football is more than back. It's going to be great. And
Yes,
I'm
sir.
excited that you all are going to lead that process. So with that, I am going to say this has been Pirate Players Then and Now podcast with your host, TJ Jones, and freshman football players, Xavier Brookins, Antonio Turner Jr., and Mr. Brysen Connor. Take care.
Thanks for having us.